So here I was just getting ready for Instagram quilt month, sewing along, getting things on my long arm, all that good stuff. And this showed up in my mailbox. I don't know if I missed an announcement or something, but another 3-yard quilt book. Yes, please. So this one is Make It Easy with 3-yard quilts. I haven't even cracked open a pattern from Make It Bold, and here they are knocking it out of the park with another fantastic book. So I was flipping through this one because I wasn't expecting it to come, and I think I'm going to make one of them today. So I'm going to cut out the Diversion quilt. Something about this one I really liked it. I think I'm noticing that this is called Make It Easy because I don't see a single half square triangle on here. So because I'm at home this weekend, I was scrounging around to see what I had so I didn't have to run out and I could just sew. And I think I found 3 fabrics in my chaotic sewing room that will be the perfect ones for this quilt. So let me go grab those for you. So as you know, I had mentioned in my introduction video that I have a background in photography. So why not do some photography fabric? I found this on my shelf when I moved my fabric out of my closet over here on that closet shelf to my bookshelf, and it's a good chunk on here, so it'll be at least 1 yard, and then maybe a pillowcase. And then I still have some of this left from last year. I don't have enough to use as the backing as well, but at least in the meantime it's gonna be a good addition for the 1 yard. And then I found this big piece of this grayish, I don't think it's Kona. It feels a little bit thinner, but it's gonna do the trick. It's a nice like gray, black with a little bit of grayish to it. I think it'll blend nicely with that. So my plan is, oh, I lost my pattern, there it is. So my big squares are gonna be the cameras, obviously. And then the yellow is gonna be the film strip, and then the purple is gonna be the gray. So the gray will end up on the outside. The film strip will be this little inner skinny border, and then those will alternate there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get cutting. We'll be ready to sew. So here is our block piece, our different units for these other ones, our borders, and then, I don't know where I just put it. I was able to cut 2 1/4 inch binding. It should have been out of this, but I wanted some of this to stay in my black and white scraps for myself personally. So I was able to cut 2 1/4 strips binding out of here. So then that will be, the outside border is going to be this blackish gray, and then the binding will be that as well. So now, next time we are ready to start sewing our block units. So we've got 3 different blocks, block A, block B, and block C. And so this is going to end up being 4 across. So it's going to go A, B, C, B. I'm going to start by sewing my rows together, and then we'll just keep going from there. So we now get to wrap up the Diversion quilt from the brand new Make It Easy 3-yard quilt book. And I think one of my favorite things about this quilt is that it has essentially 3 different blocks in it. So it's got the kind of 4 patch that kind of disappears a little bit into the background, the solid, and then this one that's like a square and a square. I know that's not the true square and a square because those are on point, but this little like framed one here gives it some variation, and it's not just the same block alternating the whole way through. I like how you have these diagonals of 3 different blocks, which I think makes it a lot more fun and gives it a lot more visual interest. So I think this one, it came together really quick. Like, since I had it all cut out and planned to do during Instagram Quilt Fest, and instead took it with me to the retreat, it was the first one done, and I finished it the same day I started it. So no half square triangles, super easy, made it really easy. And so I really like it. I think it's going to be a good one for anyone to receive as a donation quilt, because it can be good for any age, any gender, any interest, and it's just nice and neutral and not like overwhelmingly bold and bright colors, but it still works really well. So let's give you some up close detail. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to back this with, and we'll be back real soon to quilt it, bind it, and call it done.